Greetings, everybody. How's everybody doing? Had enough coffee yet? It's 1 o'clock. What's for lunch? My name is Dillion S. Phiri. I'm the curator of Fak'ugesi this year. And today we're going to be having what was supposed to happen yesterday a talk with Grimes, with Thapelo, the poster winner for the festival. Just chatting about his work and his journey as a creative, basically. Let's get into it. Okay, I'm just trying to raise Thapelo. I think let's pray this time around it works out. Hey man,
Hey Dylan, how are you?
I'm alright.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah.
hear me proper?
Huh?
Can you hear
What?
me proper?
Yeah, I can. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
much better. Yo, that's dope. That's dope. After the episode we had yesterday, yo.
Yeah. It was a challenge.
Yep.
It was a challenge.
Yeah, no. Next time I should prepare beforehand. But
I
just
think you
this
can
this
buy a
this
set light.
yeah, yeah.
Buy a set light because rain is letting us down.
Hey, my
Yeah.
man, my friend always even suggests fiber. He
Yeah.
always
Or
suggests
is there no
fiber.
fiber in your area?
Huh?
Is there no fiber in your area?
They just finished installing it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
No? Cool. Yeah, so I
You
mean, let's get into it. So hey everybody, hope everyone's good, hope everyone's behaving and wearing masks and sanitizing, following the protocols, getting vaccinated or not. Yeah, so my name is Dylan Phiri. I'm the curator of Fak'ugesi. Originally like a Zimbabwean creative based in South Africa in Johannesburg. Been in the creative industry for a bit now. And yeah, so today I'm having a conversation with Thapelo, who is the poster winner this year, and a super amazing poster around basically the creative cities basically, and the creative community and our role in society and stuff. So yeah, hope you can hear me properly. Hopefully the network behaves. But yeah, let's get into it. Please introduce yourself, who you are and what do you do.
So my name is Thapelo Keetile. So I came to Johannesburg from 2018. I've been in and out of Joburg here and there. So I'd say I'm a creative, but I focus a lot on illustration, graphic design here and there, and animation here and there. And my main aspirations is actually to get into the fine art world. So yeah, that's who I am. Thapelo,
Yeah.
living in Johannesburg, doing art, and hopefully doing more things than art itself.
Yeah, that's good to hear. That's good to hear. How long have you been in the creative industry, basically?
I'd say if I minus two, I'd say more than probably 11 years, but
Yeah,
very underground and very not really in the scene per se, but yeah, 11 years.
okay, that's interesting. Because I mean, I only met you like I think last year or the year before. So,
Yeah, at Shapley, when Shapley had a studio there by Maboning. Yeah, I knew about you from a long time ago. But like I said, I've been basically a bedroom artist, so I haven't been attending a lot of things, especially the functions you were holding under your company, Creative Nestlings.
Yeah.
So, but I knew you from a while ago.
Okay. So I mean, being the theme this year was build because you have to, and put out a call and stuff in terms of inviting creatives and artists to or creatives in general to submit designs that would translate basically very well into the poster and stuff. And I mean, I was pretty much surprised. In terms of the submissions and how you took it to a whole other level. For those who have not seen the final poster, this is what it looks like. Basically, so his adoption. So he collaborated with Q, Dillion S, who's an amazing illustrator. One of my favorite illustrators. Sorry to be biased, Thapelo.
I don't know.
Who's the official graphic designer of the festival and stuff, and she's doing all the graphics and everything. So they collaborated with Thapelo and in submission and made this amazing poster and stuff. What inspired you to submit and design the graphics around the theme, basically?
So, I mean, taking from the fact that Fak'ugesi is a digital event, like a digital festival focusing on everything that's digital, whether design or gaming or video or stuff like that. And also, I've been viewing Fak'ugesi from the outside for years, right? So I decided, why don't I just take? Wait, before I answer, I'm hearing an echo.
Yeah.
I don't know if...
Is it maybe you're wearing earphones? Maybe that's why. Sometimes it happens with earphones.
Okay, I'll wear one because if I wear both, it disturbs my train of thought. Because I can hear myself also, and it's kind of disturbing. But yeah, but I can hear you. So yeah. After all that I said, right? So the last time I wanted to enter Fak'ugesi. I made a poster before, and I always wanted to take traditional and the future and merge them together. That's what I thought of before. But this year I decided, since we had this COVID episode and things have changed so much and everything seems to be going on to digital, maybe not completely, but everything that we're doing now is through computer screen, and we're getting a lot of talents that are actually exploring their talents through the digital interface or environment. And they're doing everything through their laptops. It's a good opportunity now to actually do that. And one thing that came to mind, and after reflecting on a movie called Metropolis, I actually thought about the concept of smart cities and how digital can integrate into the city way of life. Things like I think everything that we're going to use, transport, anything that we do is going to actually integrate digital. I'm sure even somehow in the future, just for emotional connections, say for example, a passing of a close one, you will be able to maintain the relationship through digital. Somehow that invention is going to make. So that thinking actually made me think about how Africa is actually the new frontier of the digital revolution. And I thought that, since the focus is on Africa, especially in terms of digital, developing it, and hopefully also the scope and of how the innovation is also growing in Africa, that gave me the idea. Yeah. And also with that in mind, not forgetting how Africa is as well, I wanted to integrate the feel of it, taking the famous patterns of our country and integrating that, just to give it a more grounded African-centric feel.
Yeah. No, I mean, just to show the final poster again, you can see the connectedness of your work in it and stuff, and the intricacies and the detail in terms of basically a metropolis, basically a metropolis. I think that's how you say it. You know, it's smooth sometimes. So, and how connected your work is to the reality and the future of it, and the reimagination, basically, that digital allows us. I mean, you even reimagine taxis as flying, you know, flying vehicles. That would be amazing, you know. And I think that's one of the reasons why when I showed your submission to everybody here and everybody around me, they were immediately like, "Wow, this is amazing. This is like super amazing." And I know we're gonna drop later on the animated poster of the final poster, basically. So yeah, I mean, congrats and kudos on that, because the poster, the detail, the thinking, the ideation around it really took me. You know, I wasn't expecting this as a curator this year, basically. so thank you.
No,
Yeah.
no, thank you very much. Thank you very much. But yeah, also, I mean, I was taking a chance, really, you know, and just you know, when I submitted this poster, I think I was like this. But anyway, I'm so happy that, you know, I was actually selected on that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too bad that we can't show the poster also on Insta because Insta doesn't allow the graphic. If up until you have certain amount of users, and I think, you know, like iPhone, I don't know. I'm using Android right now. But in terms of your career now as a creative, what else do you do on a day-to-day basis? Are you freelancing full time? Are you working somewhere in a corporate or an agency or something like that? What do you do?
At the moment, since we started working from home, I'm taking things on a freelance basis. So, taking projects on a freelance basis, people come to me and give me work. And also, I work on my personal projects as well. I put more time on my personal projects as well, including on the weekend. But I also, on weekdays, that's where the 9-to-5 jobs, freelance jobs, take place. And I try my best to also work on my personal projects, because I wanna actually benefit more on those. Because I actually have a vision of how I can take my personal projects forward. But yeah, the jobs that come through, those ones actually pay very well, which is dope. And
I mean, that's amazing. So how do you market yourself to get these jobs, basically, for just as advice to other creatives? How do you get the work, the freelance work, particularly in this pandemic and digital space where there's a lot of competition, there's a lot of creatives around the world? How are you managing to secure work so you can survive as a creative?
Yo, I can't guarantee that this works on a regular basis, but since I've been marketing myself through the Behance network and through the Instagram network, that has helped me quite a lot. At the moment, I haven't established myself to build a website, which would have helped me, I'm sure, even 10 times better. But at the moment, I've been working through Instagram and Behance. At the moment. But also, most importantly, what's helped me a lot is also collaborations with other people that contact me to work on, whether it's unpaid or paid work. That's the risk you take. But most of the time when I take those projects, the vision is to just, you know, knowing that this person can call me back for the more important work. But that's how I do it. Just communicating with the people that are on the social networks. Like I mentioned, I wasn't really most of an outgoing person, so I just utilized this program, this Instagram platform, Facebook, Behance space to market my work. Posting regularly also helped a lot, because I try as much to at least have a post, like at least 4 posts a month. That's how I do it. Yeah.
I mean, that's interesting. In terms of you as digital creative, are you not finding that many platforms that are like
you got cut off there, Dylan.
Yeah, I lost you for a second there.
Yeah, I also lost you. Sorry, man. Can you say what you wanted to say again?
Yeah, so I don't find that are there any, like, in terms of on the continent, are you seeing a shift? Because you mentioned Behance and Instagram. Are there any African-based platforms that you're currently using to get work and all that kind of stuff? Are you not finding a lot of those?
I know
Because I
about
saw this
those ones.
also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off. Were you?
No, I was saying I know a few of them. That's all. But are you not using, are you not utilizing them like 10 and 5? Your, well, you mentioned creative nestings briefly. Your Blue Ivor, all that kind of stuff. Are you not finding work around that, or is it just primarily just Behance and Instagram?
Oh, so if I have to be honest right now,
Yeah.
I with Creative Nestlings, to be honest, I haven't contacted Creative Nestlings. I mean, the last time I also think when I wanted to contact Creative Nestlings, I think we also just left it hanging in the air. So
Yeah, leave that
it,
out of
it's
the conversation.
no, most of what was happening and my involvement in it is completely my fault. But also, it's not that I haven't been trying to contact these companies. I mean, I've sent my work to these platforms, especially the ones you mentioned, 10 and 5, and there's this other one called the African Digital Arts Network, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken, but I never get any feedback. Even platforms
Yeah.
like SA Creatives, I never get an email back. I don't know if it's because I don't present my work well. Maybe I should just work on how I talk to them or how I present the work to them. But I know I've presented at least once or twice through my emails. But
Yeah.
I thought to myself, I'll just keep trying. But I've tried two of these platforms, and yeah,
Okay.
it hasn't worked out well, which I'm willing to work with them still. It's not like because it didn't work, it won't happen. Because I
Yeah.
mean, those are good platforms. It
Yeah.
would be good to work with them. But I've tried, but it didn't work. Maybe there's a way things should happen, which I'm
Yeah.
willing to actually work with. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Now, I'm just asking because I mean, it's an interesting time now in the creative industry where I find we need more platforms that showcase creativity, basically, and help creators monetize and distribute their work and gain visibility and stuff. So that's why I was asking about it and stuff. Um, and then, I mean, me and you spoke briefly about this. There's a whole, you're a digital creative, and then there's a whole big push towards NFT culture, right?
Mm.
Your non-fungible tokens and all that kind of stuff. What is your take on that as a digital creative? You animate, you illustrate. What is your take on that, basically?
Hmm.
Are you participating? Are you researching? Are you looking? Yeah.
I think I think I'm almost closer to participating in it. I do get I do get phone calls to actually, you know, from people either who are involved, maybe through the French, is it the French Institute
Yeah.
or something like that. So I do get contacts to actually get involved in it. Sometimes my worry, I think it's a worry for most artists, is that just understanding the platform as a whole is the challenge. And I think I asked myself this question that, you know, you are taking a digital file and selling a digital file. We all know how a digital file spreads easily and can be shared so easily. Like how does that work? How do you protect all those things that you, I guess it's just understanding from my part, and I think I'm just worried of getting into it, but
Yeah.
it's more about the worry from my side and me needing to learn from it. But I remember when I wanted to actually apply for the NFTs and stuff, first thing, the currency that they use was just, that's what made me just pause a
Yeah.
bit and just, you know, research it more, which I'm still doing it. And there was a guy who contacted me. I think he's in connection with ArtX, and I think it's in Lagos, or
You like those?
Nigeria.
Yes. Yeah.
So he explained it to me and how it works and how it works in connection with the
It's getting a
cryptocurrency.
bit windy
And
though.
huh?
So your microphone is getting windy.
Oh, sorry, it's the wind. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was saying that guy who.
Okay, now I've lost your audio. Now, speak, let's see. Yeah, somehow when you picked up your microphone, we lost the audio. Sorry, yeah. Nah, nothing. Now it's catching. Oh, it's very windy there. Where are you? Yeah, we've lost you completely. Like the audio is gone. Yeah, sorry, apologies. Maybe it's going inside, less windy. Hey, Afroscope. Hi, Nonka. I'll ask him the question around getting hold. But he mentioned his platforms like Behance, Instagram is like platforms that he posts his work and stuff. So you can DM him and reach out to him via those platforms and stuff. In the meantime, whilst he's resetting up basically, I wanted to show you everybody this before it goes public. So this is the animation I was talking about in terms of his poster. Yeah. It's not out yet. Soon to be out. I love that Dillion and Thapelo collaborate on this because it looks super, super amazing. Yeah. Coolio. Cool. Okay, can you speak now? Let me hear. Yeah, I can't hear you completely. Sorry?
What about now?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me try it again because still nothing.
Yeah, now I can hear you now.
Okay, I think it was just a flop with the headphones.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, so yeah, we're talking about NFTs and stuff, and like you were talking about how you're researching them and stuff, and you're looking to get into them and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, so where did I end off? I think I ended off where I said some guy from ArtX in Lagos
Yeah. Reach out
contacted
to
me.
you. Yes.
Yeah, so he reached out to me and he wanted to bring me in as one of the artists to actually use the NFT platforms. So the one thing I got, I can't remember much, but I took notes somewhere. It's just that it involves cryptocurrency. I have to
Yeah.
open an account within the cryptocurrency world, and everything just happens online. I think
Yeah.
so far, that's how I understand. But all these technicalities and yeah, nah, but I'm willing to engage, man. I'm willing to engage.
Yeah.
Why not take the risk? Why not take the
Yeah.
risk? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll share some links with you and everybody. I don't know if you saw my tweets and Instagram posts and everything. I'll share some links on the
Yes.
Fak'ugesi page. But I think one thing as part of the festival, what I'm looking to do is to curate. We are going to have a conversation with three NFT artists, basically, if you want to call them that, creatives that are participating in the NFT culture and NFT world. So definitely, I'll include. I'll invite you to attend that talk also. In terms of how to get into it, how it all works. Because, yeah, it does get a bit confusing for a lot of people. But I've seen like workshops also coming up around trying to get more, particularly African creators participating in the NFT world because it's a very, 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 very lucrative world.
Yeah.
Like, you saw a guy, he did a Drake artwork. He sold it for like $8,000, and I saw it's being relisted now for $1.4 million, basically.
Yeah. The
And
recent artwork.
yeah, yeah.
I would.
So every time it gets resold and resold, he gets a cut. So there's a whole blockchain thing. I don't want to get into it now. Maybe we should host another live with someone else who can take us what is an
Yeah.
NFT, how does it work and stuff.
Are you losing
But
me? You're losing me here. You're losing me here.
but yeah, it's an interesting world, and I think your work will thrive very well in that world and stuff, particularly with the animation and everything. So I'm super interested to see what's possible around that. But I think there was a question around, so can people reach out to you and get commissions? Is it via email, via DMs? How does it work?
Yes, no, if anyone can reach me for commissions, yes. So I do have my details, if I'm not mistaken, through Instagram. And
Yeah.
also on my Behance, if you type Thapelo Keetile or Grims, if you Google Grims Behance, you can actually find my page. And you can just contact me through Behance or get my email through Instagram. Even my phone number is there, I think. So yeah,
Yeah.
people can.
Yeah.
I'm even open for commissions. Yes.
Yeah. I can vouch for the quality of work, and I think everybody here can vouch for the quality of work because the work is amazing, and the animation. So, also, what are you looking forward to in terms of the festival? What would you like to see at the festival?
Hey, I don't know how it's gonna happen. If it's gonna happen physically and digitally,
Yeah,
like both
both.
of both of it.
Yeah,
So hopefully to attend, however one should attend it. I'm hoping to attend it fully, basically to see first of all what the artists are doing with the digital space, just to see the thinking behind that, and whoever is gonna be giving talks at the event, I would like to actually know and get to see who those people are, especially what they're going to be talking about. Are they going to be talking about maybe the aesthetics in art or innovation in digital through art, through games, either through, is it documentary as well? Never know. Just
yeah,
trying to see what's the thought behind people's thinking with digital,
yeah.
especially since it's growing. I would like to see that
Okay.
because from my side, getting into digital was something that I got lost into for quite some time, especially to understand it. I understood digital art, but what other people are doing with digital is something I never even saw possible. So I'd like to see that. Also, I'm actually interested if whether people are exploring digital with the things called 3D printing. I'd like to see what other ideas people are doing that, and also possibly if people have thought of integrating digital with traditional executions like toys or sculptures, how they're using digital to actually make things that look more organic or traditional. I'd like to see that. And meet more artists that are involved, man. I'd like to meet more people that are involved in there. Yeah.
Okay. No, I mean definitely you are a VIP since you're the poster winner. Right?
Hey,
Yeah, yeah. And
I,
then
I won't overuse. I won't overuse my. I won't overuse.
Guinness. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited for the festival. Even though I'm stressed, I'm excited to see what's possible. And I mean, like you mentioned, there's going to be a lot of stuff happening around NFT, animation, digital art, immersive media. We're even doing some maker workshops, so like 3D printing, all that kind of stuff. But then that's going to be announced soon. All of that information over the next few weeks. But yeah, so someone mentioned that you should hit them up. Let me see. Cat Fat mentioned you
Oh
should hit
yeah,
them up. Yeah,
yeah. I remember.
um,
Kept that.
yeah.
Good
He
dude.
knows a
Good
lot about
dude.
NFTs apparently, so you must hit him
Is it?
up. He can explain it to
Aware.
you. I would be lying to you if I knew how to explain it properly. But yeah,
Very,
I think
very
yeah,
good guy. Very good guy.
yeah.
I don't know if you know him, but I think you
I've
should.
never met him. Yeah. But thank you so much. This has been like incredible to speak to you. I think this is our third conversation that we've recorded over the same
Yeah.
conversation. um, but duplication is important. But thank you so much for taking the time and just introducing yourself to the world, reintroducing yourself to this audience, and
All right.
speaking about your poster, what inspired you, and all that kind of stuff. But I think during the festival, we're gonna invite you some talks. He's gonna be exhibiting some of his work, and then we're gonna see how that goes. And then over the next few weeks, basically gonna be revealing the poster more, the animation around the poster, and presenting that as much as possible. So thank you for tuning in, and thank you for Q also for locking it all up in terms of making the poster finalized and all that kind of stuff. She's here somewhere. I think I should
Yeah.
Insta live with her also time next week because she doesn't like talking very much, but I think I should do it Insta live with her. Um,
Aware. No,
yeah, thank you so
no,
much,
I'm
man.
not. No, thank you, Dylan. This thing is very, very overwhelming. Like I'm very excited because a lot of things are happening, and I'm
Yeah,
excited for all of it. And everything that is happening now, I really appreciate and thank you, man. And this is a very big festival. You're gonna, kill it.
we lost his connection again. Okay. this network is not favoring all of us. Yeah. Okay. I think let me just wrap it up. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and thank you for for taking the time during your 30 minutes basically to listen to the conversation. More conversation will be happening over the next few weeks. We announce them as we go, and then hopefully we can do them via the platform and everything. And then we'll be announcing more festival things, and hopefully join in into the festival, and let us DM us if you have any questions that you might have around the festival, what you're thinking, suggestions for next year, and all that kind of stuff. We know it's COVID-19, so we pretty much can't do too much physical stuff, but there is definitely going to be some physical stuff that we're curating and stuff. And then we will see you on the next live. Stay tuned for more announcements, more opportunities to participate in the festival. We're going to be announcing some awards, so maybe enter those awards for African creators, basically focusing on digital art, animation, digital music, gaming, maker culture, and I always forget one thing, immersive media. So across Africa and stuff. So take care and goodbye. Thank you so much. If you missed the conversation, it's going to be in the, what do you call it? The IGTV. Yeah, that's where the conversation is going to be saved as. Thank you so much and take care. Bye-bye.